What's up guys, and welcome to episode 6 of our Christmas in Germany series. Kind of crazy that we're already on episode 6. If you're new here, then welcome. We are Probably Lost, our YouTube channel where we spent all of 22 exploring as much of Europe as we could. If you'd like to check those videos out, then go and check them out. But first, let's go see some of the best Christmas markets that you can find here in Frankfurt, Germany. We've got 4 lined up for today, and I'm really excited about it.
Before we jump in, I wanted to give a little bit of detail on today's itinerary. As Trey said, we have 4 different markets chosen, and they're all kind of a part of the same family, if you will. But they are in different locations, so we're going to be exploring kind of the same general vicinity, but different Christmas markets, if that makes any sense.
Stop number 1 is where everybody goes to first if you come and visit the Christmas markets here in Frankfurt. We're in an area called Römerberg, and this is the home to the center part of the Frankfurter Weihnachtsmarkt. I think that's how you say it.
This is situated in Frankfurt's Old Town in front of the town hall and also has a massive 98-foot tall Christmas tree. According to the internet, which has never led us astray in the past, this is one of Germany's oldest Christmas markets and has documentation dating back to 1393. So is this the oldest Christmas market? Is Stritzel Market the oldest Christmas market? We don't really know.
We don't know.
But get in the comments and let us know if you have a little bit more information on this, because we'd love to know, and also I'm sure everybody else is very curious too.
In any case, this market's very old, which is kind of a contrast to the vibe of Frankfurt itself. Now, before I dive deeper into this topic, I know that Frankfurt has a ton of history with its old town, and it's a very famous old town, but it's also very different from just about every other city you'll find in the country of Germany. We've been to a lot of cities throughout Europe this year and didn't see any cities that has the amount of skyscrapers Frankfurt has, maybe London. In any case, Frankfurt city space is pretty compact relative to other German cities, so the city decided to build up here. However, that doesn't mean that Frankfurt doesn't have a lot of charm to its city.
This Christmas market definitely has that traditional, quintessential German market feeling. It has a lot of these wooden huts behind me, and like Trey said, it's a very modern city, but you're still gonna find touches of that traditional Germany. Guys, this is the best news ever. One, they had the rosé Glühwein, which if you saw our Dresden video, you know that's been my favorite Glühwein so far. And also, we have been collecting mugs, and this is like the cutest mug ever. Since it's, quote, the oldest Christmas market in Germany, felt like we had to get one. I love the rosé one.
So one thing that you probably noticed is that in the previous 5 episodes we filmed at night, whereas today we were filming during the day, and there are 2 reasons for that. Number 1, it gets so cold at night. And number 2, the crowds get really crazy at night. So we have some tips. Number 1, come during the daytime if you can. And number 2, definitely come during the weekday, because if you come on a weekend at night like we did in our last video in Cologne, you're not gonna be the only one there. The crowd adds an ambiance to it, but there's something to be said for being able to find a table to drink your Glühwein pretty easily. So good, so good. One of the best things about this Frankfurter Weihnachtsmarkt, the Frankfurt Christmas Market, is that they're very close to each other if they're a part of that same family. Like for instance, number 2 is on the other side of the exit at Paulsplatz. This area sits in front of St. Paul's Church, which is a former Protestant church, I believe, that is now like a National Assembly Hall. This area hosts the Paulsplatz Christmas Market, and it's honestly pretty similar to the main area that we were earlier.
Okay, so we have some tough news. Supposedly a few years ago there was a 2-story honey house, and it was called Wagner's Honey House, and it was situated like right over here, and you could like go and eat honey, and there was like a giant bee thing. It's not here this year. We were really excited about it, but that was one of the things that makes this market super unique. But this one also has a ton of little gifts, a lot of hand like clay pots that you can get, but we're gonna go to the 3rd one now because the honey house isn't here.
This market is situated on the river and is supposedly a little bit less crowded than the other markets. So I read online that there's a market called the Mainufer Christmas Market, but I'm not seeing it in the Mainufer area. I see some tents over here and a little market area. I believe this is what it is. So who knows, maybe I'm just overthinking this and it's actually right here.
Hannah, we have to hop on the subway right here. So should we just go to that market?
Yeah, I guess you're getting live action changing with the
adaptation.
it just moved.
So Wagner's Honey House is still around. It's still a thing. It's just at a different location.
Should we get a honey candle? It doesn't look like the honey house is here, but this is still all the like different various honey products that you can taste test and try.
Yeah, this looks like what it probably was.
Yeah, it's almost frozen. It's like blackberry honey jam.
Oh, it's good?
It's really good.
All right, so note if you are visiting the Frankfurt Christmas Market, the Wagner's Honey House is not at Paulsplatz. It's instead over at Hauptwache, which is basically like a major stop here in the center of the city for the S-Bahn and the U-Bahn.
All right, we're gonna enjoy these routes and we'll see you at the final stop for tonight. That is super duper special, but we gotta wait till the sun goes down. Our last market is at its very best when the sun goes down, and you'll see why very soon. We're heading to the PVG PARKHAUS, and this is probably going to be the most unique market we visited all night. It's not officially a part of the Frankfurt Christmas markets, but I have a feeling it's gonna be our favorite.
Just a heads up, I have absolutely no idea if this is the right place. I found a parking garage that's in the general vicinity, and I can see a really cool overlook of the city, so I'm hoping this is it.
We made it.
I don't know about Trey, but this is definitely one of my favorite that we've been to tonight. All right, we got some Glühwein. This is honestly like the most vibey Christmas market we've been to.
This market is super, super wild. But you also get amazing views of downtown Frankfurt. Unfortunately, it's super duper foggy right now, but it's still unbelievably beautiful. And it highlights the cool part about Frankfurt because it's so different from every other German city that you'll visit.
This is Stu, by the way.
This is Stu.
He's our friend from Denver. He landed. He's on a 9-hour layover.
This just shows even if you're here on a layover, you gotta hit the Christmas markets.
Yes.
Dedication.
Heck yeah, I'm here.
So our friend Stu also told us that this is the city beach. So in the summertime, this whole thing is a beach. And so it's like a beach in the middle of the city. This is like a cool way to utilize the top of a parking garage. This is really unique and really cool.
All right, Hannah, let us hear it. Final thoughts on Frankfurt.
It's a super cool city. Honestly, today has not gone to plan for us at all, though. I'll just be honest with you guys. It is a major international hub, though, so if you fly to Germany, odds are you have a good chance of flying through Frankfurt. So if you're like Stu and you have a few hours to kill and it's Christmas time, there are definitely some markets to check out here. And on that note, we are going to wrap this puppy up here, and we will see you in episode 7 when we are exploring the Christmas markets in Nuremberg. We'll see you then.